There they are.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said
Yep.
to get her back.
Of course.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Can we put Richie in jail? Is that alright?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Richie hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
Why did you have to say that?
They vanished. You?
I was just passing by.
No, you weren't.
Definitely not.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode.
Right. I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't.
You definitely didn't.
Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
Wait. Wait. My brain can't keep up with that. Okay, let's just keep going.
I got it on the internet.
No, you didn't.
Ugh.
Anyway. Let's go.
Bring the mass over. Just in case. Ooh.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Let's get out of here.
You could have hidden behind the tree at least, Leon.
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No, don't worry about it.
I mean, that's Mizuki's face.
So, what's going on here?
Yes, please explain. I mean, we know Mizuki was part of experiments. Oh, she has cool hair.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Oh.
Quartz?
Oh. I expected the big sis thing. I didn't expect that.
Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this.
More so, how the hell did they not see the similarities before? What the hell is wrong with them?
Kizzy and Leon? You know her?
I mean, she looks exactly like Mizuki with a different hairstyle and one eye is colored differently. And even that was not that way until like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened? Fine. whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is your face. We can talk about it all later. More importantly, Kizzy and Leon, you need to get out of here.
I mean, never mind a face. They have the same voice too.
Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh, right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy, hold on tight.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
To the ends of the earth.
all right. Let's go!
Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever!
Thank you!
My big sisters. You stay happy forever too!
Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong?
Good question, Mizuki.
Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that... we need to get rid of those guys.
Why is there more of them?
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots.
Yes.
We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki! Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start. Yeah!
They're just gonna skip over it, aren't they? Which is fine by me. Okay. I don't think I remember completely what exactly is the thing with Mizuki. I know she was kind of experimented on with her DNA before birth, or yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened after. She was adopted at some... wait. No, yeah, she was adopted at some point, as a very young child though. And the Mizuki clone, I'm just gonna call her for now, the masked woman, was adopted at definitely a later point in time. She must have been a bit older than Kizuna. So there's also quite a big age difference between the two. Like, Mizuki's now 18, the masked woman would have to be, well, Kizuna's 24. And she was older than Kizuna. I don't think by much, but by a little bit, so she'd probably be like 26, 27. Considering that they look the same, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that all happened. Well, maybe they took... I mean, I'm assuming when they altered Mizuki's DNA before birth, they kind of had to take the DNA from somewhere, and maybe they took it from the masked woman? Yeah, I'm just confused. I hope we get a good explanation for what exactly happened there. But that is the Kizuna and Leon route end. And now I guess we'll get that unlocked exactly. I don't remember what exactly happened here though. View the summary of this chapter. Oh, well, that's right. I want to view the summary of this chapter here. Oh yeah, that was the... Wait, let me read the summary from... Wait, we found him here. What happened here? Hell, let's just start here. Masked Woman explains the nirvanA initiative is an attempt to cause bugs that will lead humanity to moksha, but nothing beyond that. Mizuki and Aiba decide to find out on their own. From the information they gather, they theorize that a rocket... Oh yeah, the rocket launch. Yes. They find Ryuki absent-mindedly staring at the Ferris wheel. Ah, yeah. The woman beats up Ryuki. Okay. Mizuki is shocked. As a result of their search, they find the rocket. It's too late. Terra mocks them and claims that the rehearsal has been a success. Terra is dead. So who is this person? Anyway, then... At 5 AM on the 11th, someone removed the left half of a body from the stage. It was Komeiji. Komeiji was trying to blackmail Terra with the body, who was at that point not Terra anymore. Or maybe Terra, but definitely not Uru anymore. Mizuki finds more clues to continue her investigation. At around 11 PM, Leon informs her of Kizuna's disappearance. Using GPS to track her phone, Mizuki heads to the abandoned factory. There she finds Terra. Yes, I remember. She gets in a fight with armed enemies. Mizuki fights them off with ease, but immediately after she's immobilized by Ryuki's stun bullet. Yes, Date comes to the rescue. Terra is knocked out after being shot by Date's tranquilizer. Mizuki then decides to go into Terra's brain to find out where Kizuna went. Yes. That was the whole thing. Wait, so that was in Terra's Somnium though. This was on the 14th. And this must have been the Somnium of Uru, right? Because otherwise that wouldn't have made sense. But Uru's been dead for 4 days. I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah, that we know what happened in that. I remember that very clearly. Then Terra's gone. Mizuki heads to the abandoned factory to look for Date. There she sees Tokiko. Tokiko admits she's Jin Furue's mother and that Chikara is the father. Chikara said that Jin must be the Almighty. That's when Terra makes an appearance. Terra talks about the nirvanA initiative and says he needs to exterminate some rats before he can continue. Date comes to the rescue to save Mizuki again. Date's shot shatters Terra's mask. His face is revealed and Mizuki is shocked. It is Jin Furue's, who is already dead. Well, yes, but no, but yes. It's not Jin Furue's, it's Uru's, but yes, he's also already dead. So I'm very confused. And I guess now we'll continue from there? Let's go. Last, Mizuki Chapter 5, M1. I'll move the mess out of the way
you
again.
came! Good. Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings. That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward.
Well.
Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard.
Well.
Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Oh, God. It's you. Well, Terra is Uruzo Mizuki. Who the person right now acting as Terra is, I don't know.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people.
Why are you saying this, by what do you know, Mama?
Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Schools in Africa. For the nirvanA initiative.
That's right. The nirvanA initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart.
Yeah, it makes sense for Jin and Uru, I guess, but not for Andes.
Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furue's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th...
Oh yeah, I completely forgot the part where Uru has also been dead for 6 years, because his half body was in the... No, wait, that was Jin's body. I'm being stupid again, I'm forgetting things. Wait. So the studio Devaita half this is currently the left half of the body. Uru's... Which half of the face was... Is this... Wait, let me think again. Which side of the body was the body that was in the cathedral? It was the right half. So yeah, technically these are the same body. So no, Uru has only been dead for 5 days. Jin has been dead for 6 years. Both halves. Okay, never mind. I got it right the first time around. Just
Uru
confusing
Somizuki's
myself again.
left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's.
Yes.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3?
I don't know.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
No, I don't. Because Tokiko made miracles happen. Professor Brown created the time machine. Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating, or the timeline was not in the correct order. I mean... I guess the S is the only option that isn't complete madness. Like, Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating makes no sense, because the police officers clearly were also there, and, you know... And in Komeiji's case, for example, Iris, Kizuna, and Mame were also there. So it just doesn't make sense. Professor Brown created the time machine. I don't even... Because Tokiko made miracles happen. Just... No. So the timeline was not in the correct order.
Right.
But how?
In other words, it's not like that. It's like this.
What? What are you implying?
This is the timeline that you actually experienced.
Are you serious? That makes... I mean, I don't want to say it makes so much sense. I'd have to think about it. But that explains... Well, what I implied by that was the whole thing being crazy as fuck a few episodes ago, where I was like, what the hell is going on? You're dead, you shouldn't be dead, you should be dead, what the hell? If that was a different timeline, if that wasn't like the future but 6 years in the past, that makes sense. But fuck you, game. But that makes sense.
The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
Yes, okay.
You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present.
It would actually be insane then how, like, so much of it made sense, even if it was, like, completely out of the wrong timeline. But it made sense, in a way. Except that one part that totally didn't make sense.
In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand?
Sort of.
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeiji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here.
Okay.
In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute.
I get it.
Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
I get it, but I don't know if I like it. This is a chart that shows the flow of the story in chronological order. The true flowchart can be checked from menu flowchart. Okay, wait. Right. So that's the present, that's the past. Both say present. Alright, yeah, it starts as the present and then goes to the past, yeah. Okay, so in the past was, yeah, Kizuna dancing, Chikara Somnium, then Tokiko and the nice thing. Then that crazy thing, that happened in the present, not in the past. But we were Ryuki during that time. Wait, so now I'm confused, but what about Mizuki's change in appearance? What about... I'm very confused. Okay. The Gen thing, the balloons, yes. That happened in the past then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm still confused. Still very confused, but okay. That feels like too much to work through in like 5 minutes.
That's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right?
Yes.
Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko?
That wasn't my main thought. That's because that's something that, I mean, we just don't know, potentially. It's not something that can't be explained.
Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half.
Yes.
But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko?
What about Tokiko killed Uru and Tokiko killed herself?
Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon.
And then somehow someone found Tokiko's half body? I don't
By
know.
Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr.
Yes.
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on. Huh? Who was I just talking to?
Okay, so she was in crystal ball mode.
Maybe
see.
I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
Iron Garden, February 15, 3:10.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay? Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Last night around 11 o'clock, Riichi Chieda, her father, contacted me. Aiba and I started our search for Kizzy. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her here at Aiba.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you.
Yes.
Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same. My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that.
Alright. I was raised at Aiba too.
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here.
Okay, so she was the same age as Kizuna. Okay.
I'm guessing they
Or
thought it was
still
too
is, I
difficult
guess.
to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby, but The moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places, but we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
What happened after I arrived at Aiwen?
They took me to Horodori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Ew.
My time with Horodori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15, I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
About after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah, I was adopted by her. Do you mean
Tokiko?
Shizue
Oh,
Kuranushi?
never mind.
Boss.
Oh! That is interesting. Okay, that makes sense.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
That didn't even occur to me.
You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that.
Okay, why did Boss adopt you?
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy, so she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top-secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on, someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi, which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki. Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
About February 6 years ago.
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Why were you hiding your identity?
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out.
I mean, you found out like this too.
You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true.
I asked her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th. Wait. No, that makes no sense. I thought for a second that maybe we weren't actually controlling like Mizuki, but her instead. Well, she's also Mizuki, but you know what I mean. During those segments that were actually in the past. Wait, were we? But what about Aiba? I'm still confused. The 14th. I think that's what they're getting at here. We were actually controlling her.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you do, I will kill her.
Oh, her. Mizuki.
I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore. Aiba, you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
Oh.
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the
Of course. Okay, yes. Yes. Good job, game. It makes sense, damn you.
The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
By the way, I'm curious.
Wait, so Data's still missing then, isn't he?
Why were we given the same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute? I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute.
Maybe that... I mean, it would be insane if you could figure that all out beforehand, but maybe that very weird chapter with Data and Terra was kind of meant as a little bit of a clue to figure out what on earth is going on.
I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB. BB? Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this. Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
She gonna fall unconscious again?
Follow me.
Never mind.
I want to show you something. Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
February 15th, 4:15 at Brahman. Wait, so no, Data is still here.
Ah! What the fuck?
Relatable.
This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears. Jeez, just relax. I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly...
Data, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
I know that part with... I guess that part with Genny and where he was in Data's body was actually in the future, because we did talk about him losing his memory for 6 years. God, it's all so confusing. There's so much happening.
I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
I forgot about that part for a bit.
Then he got captured by Terror, but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. My voice reaches Data's brain right now. That's because there is a reception device in his left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. This is the same for Mizuki Kuranushi. She hears my voice too. Mizuki Kuranushi. It's kind of long. I'll just call her BD. Right. Isna. Oh right, she went missing in this timeline. Yes, I heard you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
They weren't actually missing.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Did you tell Ryuki? Well, of course not.
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, that's what they mean. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
You okay? You cold?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
About BB.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years, but I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Yes.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on.
Bye.
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Mizuki is BB's clone. Ate already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Leon don't know this yet. They think they're just sisters. Okay. It's Kizzy. Leon, why are you here?
I told you that we wanted to run away together.
And I wanted to be with Leon.
I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
What time is it?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
Okay, about BB?
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a thieves guild, BB? The snow isn't letting up.
Ignored.
Don't change the subject.
Alright, Date. Let me just say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki? I'm home.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
Why were you pretending to be Genny?
I know that Horidori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horidori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horidori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Okay. Why did you reveal your identity now?
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Who is the corpse in the freezer?
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Wait, but don't we already know that? Or was that in a different timeline? No, it was in a different timeline where we learned all of this, didn't we? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Mizuki doesn't know. The stupid, perverted, porno mag collecting old man. Also my adoptive father. Ugh. BB. Wait, is there any interesting text somewhere? List of recommended dishes. Yep, same. Ganesha. The kitchen. Alcohol bottles. The counter. The freezer. There's a body inside. Nothing unusual. Posters, an oil drum for no reason, a houseplant, the menu, and a table. Alright. BB.
BB.
But what?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name.
Where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Do we?
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse?
Wait, do we know where Genny is? I don't know. Locked in boss's basement.
Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.